Sitting at a piano is just an invitation for me to make something, because I've always done that. All you have to do is just keep creating. That's your job. And it's not really a hard job, I don't think. You know, there's always new ideas coming through and always new things that I want to make, and I don't really know why I want to make them, and I don't really ask why I want to make them. I just know that if I don't do that, then I'm just not being very authentic, really. The cover is obviously a picture of the moon turned green, and it gives a really strange aspect to something that's really familiar. The first track on the record, Agate or Barium, over the top of this simple chord progression, there are all these sort of developments of it, and the chords stay the same, but they're voiced in different ways and in escalating ways as we move through the timeline of the piece. Dark Boots Garage keeps going round and round this 8-chord sequence, and developing and growing and gaining in intensity and then diminishing again. And then behind it is this sort of strange sound of tube train, which I recorded on my iPhone. I don't think it really matters which of my personal experiences have inspired these pieces of music. You know, if art can make us feel less alone, which is what I think that it is, and what it does. My small person feelings are the same as other people's small person in a big world feelings. And if I make the music that comes from that for me, perhaps it can connect with someone else with, you know, entirely different experiences, but with the same difficulty with acceptance of the world as it is. I only have a few synths. I mic up a lot of stuff and then process it in the computer. Just a Juno 106 and an SE1 and the Teenage Engineering OP1. And I don't really use in-the-box synths anyway. But I wanted a studio that was a little bit more like a creative space, like a library or a lounge, where I could hang out and there was enough equipment there to make music, but that it wasn't like this saturated tech den. That, to me, was not very inspiring. I think there's only one happy piece on the entire record, and that's Thursday Optimism. It really sounds to me like optimism. You know, it's so interesting, that business, that it's scientifically proven that optimists obtain better results in life and live longer. And so why are we not all optimists? But it would be so great if you could just turn that on inside your head. But it takes work. I learned to be collaborative when I started making music for film and television, because you have to be collaborative. The whole thing is a collaboration. It's not your project.
What do you think your life would be like if you hadn't gone down the path of music?
I just can't even think of it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Opening the batting for England cricket team, perhaps. I have no idea. What would I have done instead? Like hermit on a Scottish island, living in a cave, perhaps? You know, cat breeder. Something like a cat breeder would have been a good thing to do. You know, or growing lettuces somewhere in the country.